Doggo should be able to reset first, but Def actually gets a really nice reset timing as well, so he's back in the lane to contest it. So unfortunately Beyond not being able to play towards these objectives, but Leon?
Leon going in against Morgan, but there is a jungler here and there's no jungler for you, so it's going to be a 2v1. Gonna have the riposte, but first blood going over to Willer.
This is so much better, right? I mean, Beyond Gaming, we're 10 minutes into the game, and this is the closest gold lead that we've had throughout this series. Now, it's still being traded on the bot side for the mid lane, but honestly, it's not the end of the world for Beyond Gaming, right? You want Doggo to be your big carry alongside the Fiora in the side lane, so getting gold there is going to work wonders, whereas you're splitting it between Willer and Chovy, who, Chovy, if you can get to the late game, yes, would be huge, but Beyond Gaming are trying to win these team fights before Chovy gets to that 30-item mark.
Trades here for Hanwha Life, and they got Chovy roaming.
Yeah, Kino's super low, and not having that ultimate means they're going to have to back away from this turret completely. So, nice play from Hanwha. They don't get the kills, but they get exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they get the pressure. They got themselves pushing.
TP behind them.
TP coming in, though. That's PK. You're only joining the fight now. He's going to see the Ornhorn coming in, but Kino trying to keep himself alive as long as possible. Bounce House goes down onto Willer. Deft is underneath the tower. That's a good bullet time coming across the side of Hanwha. They are not able to help out Willer just yet. We're going to see the jump over, but Willer is just stronger. Has the Gore Drinker, but passive and active, keeping himself sustained. And now Doggo and PK trying to see if they can just keep this wave away, keep this turret on their side, because they know that Hanwha are hungry.
I mean, they're still trying to go for this. Morgan's doing a great job on top side of keeping Liang interested as well, so he's not able to use that TP advantage to come down. So all said and done, Hanwha back away. Turret plates, kills, dragon, well executed by Hanwha.
And you use so much on the side of Beyond Gaming as well, so you don't gain a lot from it. Yes, you trade back a kill, but unfortunately for you, it wasn't onto the misfortune. Yes, it's on the Husha, but we said it time and time and time again, you need Doggo ahead.
I would love for them to try and find these like fights in corridors like this, because think of like four ults, you know, Doggo putting in the misfortune ult, you end up like tearing through a lot of the health bars, and you make it really difficult for people like Def to try and position, but Shockwave goes wide.
Does go wide, but the rest of Hanwha Life are here. PK looks like he's just going to give up his life to save his jungler and say, look, I'm overextended. We got bot lane turret. Kill for a turret. It still feels in favor of Beyond, but with the Rift Herald going down now towards this top side, it's going to be very difficult to make that stick, as we now get the Vanguard's edge going in. Morgan has to back away, though, because he was tanking the turret aggro. We're going to see a nice little flash away, but there's not really a lot you can do. Husha is here on top of Morgan, but I don't know if you want to take this fight right now. He goes straight into the invisibility. He's trying to turn this one around with the Gore Drinker. He flashes away. He's got the rake down. It's all these burning of summoners, and it ends up being a 2-for-none in favor of Hanwha Life.
It's a flash and a dash, but at the end, it's Husha's blood that splashes across the Summoner's Rift, and now Hanwha, they're the ones that are trading up in towers. Mid lane, Doggo!
Oh, the Gale Force just brings him underneath the turret, so Willer needs to respect the distance there. So Doggo able to keep himself alive, but mid tier 1 and 2 goes down. Top tier 1 goes down. He's just losing on all sides, and Hanwha Life, they're picking up the gears.
Yeah, and look, you can kind of see it now, right? Husha and Doggo moving up here. You don't usually want to commit your AD carry alongside your mid laner, but in this scenario, they're just desperate for something ward spot them out.
They gotta go. Morgan does not have flash, does have the Vanguard's edge though, and the flawless duet should he want it. There's going to be the bullet time used to just try and keep him away, but a lot of CC makes it a bounce house. But look at the health he gets back with that Gore Drinker. They finally get the shutdown, but while this is happening, Liang, he's left to defend by himself. There's Shelly pushing the bot side. Your base is falling apart.
I mean, that was the desperation. That's the Hail Mary, and unfortunately, it's a fumble, and it's an interception too. Beyond now, starting to move in towards this bot side. They managed to crack it open, the turret. The Rift Herald doing its work, and Hanwha, they'll back up and say thank you very much. Our dessert as well? Yeah, that'll be a dragon for us.
It's just so much. Hanwha playing this map so cleanly, and now with everyone backing away, they're going to team up with Liang into that top side, just try and get some kind of gold. Important to recognize there was a little bit of shutdown going to Doggo, so he is getting towards that Essence Reaver, but you're losing so much in the rest of the map. It's having that unbreakable will, you may look just to try and go and turn and burn for this Baron. However, there is still a ward. No teleports available. They're going to go jump onto it. They haven't cleared this one yet.
I mean, when have wards stopped them? We've already seen it in the last game that they're more than happy to do this on Vision, but now they're just trying to bait Vista sitting in the bush.
They're sitting in the bush. Vista going to jump in. Flash belly bot there. It's a good ultimate, though. The bullet time keeps everyone away from Hoosh. Husha, excuse me, is now Vista trying to catch on to PK. It's going to slow him down though with the dissonance. Liang is here. Now we got the Ornhorn and the TP coming in. It's going to be Morgan off the backside of this. It's a two-man knock-up. Vista in a little bit of trouble, but Liang just doesn't really have the damage to take him down. He flashes back in on top of him, but he will fall for his greed. And Beyond, they trade one back, and that's going to be their split push. Fiora not available to this. Luckily for them, that's not the person that needed for this fight. But again, Hanwha Life back onto the Baron.
Yeah, and I mean, you've got so much damage here with Deft, Kraken Slayer, having that passive. Willer is going to be working alongside us. Morgan and Chovy just use this time to zone off Beyond Gaming. Pusha has been spotted.
He has been spotted. He knows what the health of the Baron is right now, though. 6,000 HP. He's going to have to make a bit of a guess. We can see Chovy and Vista roaming in as the bodyguards. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. They're going to get the shockwave, and it catches him in the animation. He goes down. The Baron is secured. Hanwha Life. 10,000 gold, or just shy of it now in the ascendancy, and they're looking to put the final little licks of paint onto this masterpiece that has been this best of 5. And we'll see what's going on now as the rest of Hanwha now funnel themselves towards bot and mid. They got two waves pushing. Liang is nowhere to be seen. He now gets hit by the sonic wave, but that turret in the mid lane is pretty much done. Beyond, this is your moment. This is where you have to make your last chance, your last stand. You cannot just let this one go to 1,000 cuts. You have to try and be defiant, but I don't think they're waiting for the perfect engage. Yeah, I was going to say Liang is not there, and they're losing their entire base.
I mean, you've got nothing here. Hanwha, they're perfectly fine to just keep pushing. These minions are streaming in Beyond now with the TP.
TP going to be coming in. It's going to be on the backside of this fight. They're going to go way deep, all the way down towards the blue buff. As now, 5v5. Here we go. Beyond going to start it off. There's the Ornhorn. They're going to knock up Kino to stop the engage on the Chovy. Chovy's running away as fast as he possibly can. They pull a time, but he'll absolutely squat. And now you're going to try and take this one going. Deft gets himself over the wall with the killer instinct, and that's it. You've used everything. You've nothing left in the tank, and Hanwha Life will very, very easily take you to the cleaners. Back to the Shadow Realm, back down. Hanwha Life will take absolutely everything from Beyond, and Hanwha Life in a 3-0 will join the rest of the LCK in the group stages.
LCK fans rejoice as one more representative will move on to that group stage. Hanwha, a clean 3-0 today.
And Deft getting his first best of 5 win in 7 years.